Welcome back, my Piss Me Off friends, for another episode of Things That Piss Me Off. Today we're going to talk about finding out you live in a third world country. Did you realize you lived in a third world country? Probably not. What am I talking about? Transportation. Now, first world countries, they have many different forms of transportation, right? Some are slower, some are fast. The U.S. has two forms of transportation. That's it. Back to the 50s. That's when all this shit was built. So, let's say you're in a government shutdown and you want to take a trip halfway across the country to visit relatives, grandmother, brothers, sisters, friends. And the airport is clogged. Flights are being canceled. So what do? You go, what's my other form of transportation? Oh my God, it's my fucking car. I will have to drive 2,000 miles by car with all my kids and all the trimmings or whatever thing I want to bring with me. Probably stay at a hotel at least a night. Buy meals all along the way. Hopefully you don't have a problem with your tires, your engine, and you don't have to go to the dealer or get towed to the dealer. Have to deal with that. $200 an hour is what they charge. So what's your alternative? Welcome to living in a third world country. I guess you can, rent a donkey, a pack mule, take it with you. Come on, mule. You have car, airplane, right? That's it. If the airplane is not working, you have car. Now, you would say, well, what other means of transportation would we have? How about high-speed rail that goes 250 miles an hour in the lap of luxury where you can sit, you have Wi-Fi, you have everything, you can look out the window, you can get a drink, you can have food. They have sleeper cars. We don't have that. Now, China has that. Europe has that. Asia has that. But not the U.S. third world country. We don't have that. So you have car and dumpy little airplane that takes almost as long as the high-speed rail would, because you have to show up 2 hours early, right? Go through that stupid security, wait for your freaking plane, right? Yeah, all that bullshit. Now, what would other countries have in addition to high-speed rail? Buses. buses. A lot of countries have bus systems, right? So you can hop on a bus. And these aren't like, crappy buses. These are tourist class buses. Seats that are comfortable, that lean way back. Air conditioning, heating, bathroom on the bus. We don't have that either. Mexico has that, right? Mexico has a beautiful bus system. I mean, a lot of bus systems. Actually, I use one here in the U.S. because it comes over the border and they go to San Jose, they go to Las Vegas, they go to Utah, right? Salt Lake City. They go all the way up, down the coast of California. They go all the way to El Paso, right? And many stops in between. San Diego, whatever. And you can even take them down to Mexico if you want, which I do a lot. And they're cheap. A lot cheaper than flying. But we don't have that option either. So, if you're wondering why I call this a third world country, it is. We are. We have two forms of transportation. You either have a car or rent a car, and you drive God knows how many miles for the, paying for the gas, the food, and everything along the way. Or you fly. And if flying isn't an option, either it's too expensive, there are too many delays, canceled flights, you can't take enough luggage with you. Yeah. We live in a third world country that was built in the 50s. Our trains can only do 80 miles an hour. And half the time they fall off the freaking rails. We need China to come here and build us high-speed rail because we don't seem to be able to do it. And that, my friends, pisses me off. Have a nice day.